Hi. So, this story is about how someone took my identity online. I lead a pretty normal life, even though I no longer post pictures online. I used to do that a lot, and I think that's what made me a perfect victim for this. Even if the person who stole my identity didn't face any legal consequences, I think what he did was definitely a crime. A few years back, I used to upload at least a picture about every few days. I love the attention I got from my family and friends. That's why I really wasn't surprised when I got a message from someone I didn't know. I just figured it must be a friend of a friend or something. I was totally wrong. It was no one who knew either me or anyone in my circle of friends, and yet, as I would soon find out, they knew so much about me. The private message freaked me out from the get go. This girl that got in touch with me was pretty cool, but she was telling an impossible story I couldn't wrap my mind around. She explained that she had been talking to me, or rather, someone pretending to be me, for about a year. It's crazy because she's been dating this alter ego of mine online, but never actually met him. She wanted to reach out to me and let me know someone was using my identity. At first, I thought this was all a bunch of BS, and so I thought about blocking her and forgetting all about it. But just, I don't know, something about the way she explained the situation made me think. I mean, who would ignore a message like that? So I shared this concern with some of my buddies, and just to make sure no one was like pulling a prank on me or something. And then I got in touch with her, and that was when things got really disturbing. She told me that she had received a friendship request about a year ago and thought the profile picture was pretty hot. So she accepted it, and that's when she sent me the caption of the profile. It was actually me, or rather, it was someone who looked just like me. I took that picture at a family's friend's wedding. I mean, whoa, that was the exact same pose, the exact same suit. There was no way it was a mistake or some sort of coincidence. This guy didn't look like me. He was me. So, I asked her question after question, and she guided me into a crazy, dark, confusing place. And all the pictures she sent were pictures of me, as this guy was pretending to be me. This guy had apparently used whatever details of me he could find and just kind of changed them up just enough to make it harder for anyone to realize it was me through a simple reverse search online. So, after trying to meet in person for a while and even doing a video chat with her apparent crush, she got kind of suspicious and decided to dig a little bit deeper. That's when she started to put all the pieces together. It took her a few days to actually find my profile, but once she did, it became pretty clear that this guy here was a total fraud. I asked her to send me a link to his profile, and she thought and was a bit reluctant at first, but eventually she sent it to me. This guy was supposedly named Luke. He couldn't even come up with a unique name. It was just a slight variation of mine. That's when I totally freaked out. At this point, I bet you would have been shocked, right? Yeah, my sister, my best friend, all their pictures were in his friends list. When I clicked on their profiles, they weren't them at all. But he made these profiles for all of them. She explained that he probably did this to make his profile look more believable. There were a ton of likes and comments his apparent mom and sister had left under my pictures. It was at that point I was fuming and decided to send him a message and let him know I was onto him and aware of what he did. I called him out for being a fraud and played with her emotions. Even though I didn't know her, I felt awful for what was done to her using my pictures. This guy probably freaked out because the next time I tried to get on his profile, it'd been deleted. I thought, well, maybe he had blocked me or something, but she confirmed that she couldn't get on it either. He apparently disappeared into thin air, and I never got an answer to my question. I mean, why me? Why did he choose me, of all people? So, that's the story of how I got catfished before I even knew what it meant. I've learned my lesson from this, and now my profile is kept private. I don't accept any friend requests received from people that I don't know. A total stranger stole my identity online and used it to try to seduce someone. So now I am way more careful about what I do online.